Hello there. Once again, Santon from Antonio Bay. Thank you for stopping by the collection room. Today I'm taking a look at another comic haul. This was a random comic haul that I got for $30. 50 comic books. I could see what was in it. It wasn't like a blind pull, but it was a pretty random assortment of books. And I'm excited by what was in there. And hopefully you are going to be mildly impressed. First off, I've got some Legionnaires. I really like the Legionnaires books. They are extremely good covers. Beautiful art in these things. Bright, vibrant. At a period when I'm really not familiar with DC stuff, I got some really good issues of Legionnaires. I don't know a ton about DC, so being able to get into a title that's less connected to everything in the modern era for me is really good. And I was able to pick up quite a few Legionnaires and Legion of Superheroes and Legion 93 and stuff like that about a year or so back, maybe 2 years back. And I really enjoyed those, and so I just wanted to grab some more. And this guy had quite a few, plus a couple other titles in here that was definitely on my reclaim list, something I wanted. Now, Legionnaires and Legion of Superheroes is not something I've had before my big sell-off a few years back when I got divorced. There wasn't a title that I was familiar with at the time, but since I've kind of gotten back in, it's a title that I've really enjoyed. And I kind of like how after a big period of restarting something, like when I quit playing guitar, I never played a Telecaster. I always thought they were stupid. Finally get back into guitar, and I find a Telecaster and I love it. And it's kind of the same way. I kind of took a big break from comics for about a year or so, and when I come back in, I'm introduced to Legionnaires, Legion of Superheroes, really like it, and it makes the whole hobby feel fresh again. So I love the covers. We got Legion of Superheroes. We have Lobo. I don't like Lobo. Lobo's lame. I've had Lobos before. He's just an annoying. Maybe I've just met too many people that are like Lobo. My dad used to take me to Sturgis all the time. There's a lot of Lobos running around. Not my favorite character. We got Legion 93. These got pretty decent covers. I have one duplicate cover because we've already seen this one. Lobo 14, just another. I used to love this particular run of Lobo, but now it's just so cringy. What is that? Miss Tech Wars #1. I used to have them. I'm not really interested. It was kind of one of the others, but don't know about that one. Punisher. I got a couple issues of Namor out of this title, or out of this lot. I was excited by the Punisher 2099s. Of all the 2099 titles, I really did enjoy Punisher 2099. And yet, 2099 stuff has kind of gone up in value. Like, it's a little bit more expensive than it used to be. You used to could get these for nothing. And now there's got some like buzz around them, I guess. However, the only one I ever really enjoyed, I didn't like X-Men 2099, but I liked Punisher 2099. And I got some good issues of Namor. I would have liked like 1 through 3 of Punisher 2099, but I'll keep my eyes out and I'll find them somewhere. I always loved the just how crazy Jake Gallows was, and I don't know, there was a lot of good going on in this book. Plus, I like the really creepy universe of it. So, Punisher War Journal. Punisher War Journal. Nice painted cover on that one. Some more Legion. Actually, I think this one's a duplicate as well. War Journal. War Journal. War Journal. I've never read any of the Punisher War Journals. They just didn't look like my thing. Maybe that's odd. I probably will like them, but I'll give them a chance. This lot came with some more Comets, and even though I just got a complete full run of Comet, I was fine getting a few copies of Comet. I think I've seen this one already. Is this the third time I held up this comic? I didn't remember there being that many. But anyway, I just got a full run of Comet a while back. Was very excited to finally like close out that series and pick that up. But I also wasn't mad that they had a few issues of Comet in this particular lot. Like I said, this lot was not much. It was $30. That includes shipping. Like that was everything. That's just to get it. So I was very happy with it. Spitfire. This is New Universe. I'm not a fan of the New Universe, but I was glad to see these in there. Like if I was gonna get a New Universe title, this would be the one that I would want. Spitfire was like the least generic of them, I think. Got some more Legion. I think this is 93. I never really understood why it was called Legion 93 and then ran for like, 4 or 5 years. I didn't get the 93 reference. I always assumed it was the year. I'm like, but that's not the year. Like how wasn't 93 that long. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I'll figure it out. But it does have some great covers. DC had 93 on a lot of their stuff. I guess I never got it. If there's some really obvious, cool reason why it's 93, you can drop that in the comments and let me know how dumb I am. But that looks like a discount Johnny Depp, but it's not. Some of their monsters are just the best. She looks great. More Legion of Superheroes. A Legion of Superheroes. And then your final one, a nice big issue 83 of Legion of Superheroes. Full face cover. Looks fantastic. I'm happy with the whole haul. I'm happy with the whole series. That is a nice chunk of comics for 30 bucks. And I'm very happy to have it. So appreciate you guys watching. If you like this video, give me a like, give me a comment, anything like that. You don't have to subscribe, but I always like when you drop a like. So anyway, that's my story. I will catch you guys later. Bye.